Simon, back again with another video. Today we're going to be doing a post-match analysis and player ratings of Liverpool beating Midtjylland 2-0 at Anfield. The game was a little bit more difficult than what we expected. I think everybody who's watching the stream right now and anybody in the comment section below would agree with me on that note. Liverpool weren't very good today, to be honest with you. You know, we weren't at our best, and first thing first, I'm going to start off with the lineup. To be honest, I was very happy with the lineup that we put out. I thought we had to rest some of the players. You know, we're playing every 3 to 4 days, so you know we've got quite big injury list as it is, so we can't be risking a lot of players at the moment. So I was very happy with the lineup. I was a bit shocked to actually see the defense as fully strength as that. I thought maybe we would have put in, I don't know, I thought Matip might have been able to play. I wasn't too sure, but I thought maybe, Reece Williams would have started instead of Fabinho, because a few of them have had quite a bit of game time. But I was very happy to see, Minamino, Jota, Shaqiri and Origi, especially Origi up top. I was actually expecting big things from Origi today. But yeah, I was very happy to see them all, finally playing and getting a little bit of game time. And yeah, but let's get into the game. So first of all, it didn't start really well. Obviously, Liverpool conceded a very big chance very early on with conceded a very big chance with a brilliant ball over the top from them. Managed to find them in between the lines, and it was a brilliant goal. I mean, almost a very good goal, but yeah. Thanks guys for the nice messages, man. But we almost got caught in behind. And it was very, very lucky. It was a very good save from Alisson. But to be honest from you, first half was boring as hell. That's the best way I can describe it. Boring as hell, because there wasn't really much happening, and the game in general wasn't really a good game. Liverpool didn't really create that many chances. Minamino had a few, but he didn't really hit the target. There was a header that he had glanced wide. There was a few times where he missed the ball. I think probably the best one was when Trent crossed the ball in, and Minamino tries to get his foot right and trying to get the shot off, but it wasn't enough. And that was really all she wrote for the first half. There wasn't really enough chances. Midtjylland, in my opinion, looked like the better team. They were looking more dangerous than Liverpool, but it was 0-0, and that was the main thing. It was 0-0. We still had Salah, Mane, and Firmino coming off from the bench, so that was huge. But yeah, that's what worried me. I was a bit scared about that. But second half came around, I thought, yeah, we're gonna play a little bit better, and we didn't really until the 55th minute, where we started. Well, around the 50th minute, where we started playing a bit more passage to play, and then the goal happened, which was a beautiful goal. I think anybody that can wholeheartedly say that was a beautiful goal. It was started off from Gini Wijnaldum, who gets the ball down the middle, finds Trent Alexander-Arnold. Trent then plays it into Shaqiri. Shaqiri does a nice deft touch. He tried doing that in the first half to James Milner, but then the chance gets blocked. And then it goes straight into Trent. I thought Trent was going to go for the shot, but then he finds Jota, the Shotta, and Jota gets the goal. He gets his second goal in 2 games. His third Anfield goal as well, by the way. He's becoming a new Mo Salah. Like, bro, he's an Anfield merchant. And that was great to see. That was obviously, it was great. But again, chances, there wasn't many. I've got to be honest with you guys. There wasn't many chances. There wasn't really many, and that's the best way I can describe it. We had a lot of good chances, but there wasn't enough. And yeah, as I said, the main ones for me that spring to mind was the Firmino one. Firmino later on in the game had a very good chance to make it 2-0. It was beautiful again, similar to the first goal. Trent gets the ball on the right hand side, and I thought it was going to be a repeat of what happened against Leicester last season, where Firmino cuts it back and then he's very nice and composed, but then he keeps his head up instead of putting his head over the ball, and it goes over the bar, and that was huge. And then just after that, as I said, the 2 biggest chances of that half come in literally the last few minutes, where Midtjylland do a very good passage to play. They had a good chance before that where they crossed the ball in. The number 10 just does well to, I think it was Evander or something, does well to hold the ball up and drags it wide. But then straight after, they get the ball. Nice little bit of passing movement. They play it, and then they try and cross it in. They failed to cross last time, which it goes straight into Shaqiri. But then they get the ball back, they cross it in, and it goes, cuts it back, falls straight into their player who was absolutely, who missed the chance actually in the first half. And then he tries to chip the keeper. But he tries to chip Alisson, hits the side net, and then straight away, Trent Alexander-Arnold finds a brilliant through ball to Mo Salah, and then Salah gets tripped up quite badly, and then it ends up being a penalty. I thought it could have been a red card. Referee gives a yellow, maybe for double jeopardy, and then it ends up, Salah. I thought Mino was going to go to the spot, but then Salah goes in, smashes it into the right hand corner to make it 2-0, seals the game off. But it wasn't a good performance from us today. Sean, I totally agree with you. Firmino tried to, I think he may have, I don't even think he was trying to be a bit too smart, to be honest. I thought, personally, with the Firmino chance, I thought he was just a bit lazy with the finish. He didn't have his head over the ball. He was he wasn't on his feet. He wasn't on his toes. It was a very lazy finish, and with that came, a poor finish. And that was the reason why I thought he wasn't able to convert that chance. But going into the Champions League group, this is huge. Getting 2 wins from 2. We didn't play well today. And we didn't play too well against Ajax. But we played a bit better in the second half. But the thing is, 6 points from 6 is huge. Especially when you see Ajax and Atalanta both dropping points today. That means Ajax are on 1 point and Atalanta are on 4. We've got Atalanta next. Atalanta, we beat Atalanta, we go 9 points ahead. Even if we get a draw, that's 9 points ahead, 5 points left. And if we even get a draw, I'm pretty sure that guarantees us getting first place. So at the moment, we're in a very good place now in the Champions League to actually finish top of the group, which is something that we tend to struggle with. We tend to actually struggle finishing, going through. And I'd like to see, especially with the fixture congestion, if we can just, hit that 12 points. If we hit 12 points straight away, if that is via beating Atalanta twice, that's huge. That's huge in my opinion. If we can just do that, hit 12 points by beating Atalanta twice, which is not an easy feat. If we do that, that'll be absolutely huge. But let's get into player ratings. Alisson made a very good save, kept a clean sheet. How did I even forget? Fabinho got injured. Let's actually talk about that. Fabinho got injured. It's nerve-wracking. We've only got 2 centre-backs now. Obviously, Reece Williams came in, did a good job. Which is good to see. Because hopefully he could do well. Hopefully Fabinho's not out for long. Hopefully it's just a precautionary injury. Probably at worst, worst will probably be 6 to 8 weeks. But hopefully it'll be much less than that. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed it's going to be much less than that. Yeah, exactly, Sean. Hopefully we don't have to scrape it for the last game. And, that's the thing, though. But what I was going to say, Fabinho's injury is going to be huge. He's been absolutely amazing. He's been an amazing replacement for Van Dijk. And, it's going to be a huge loss if we lose, if he's out for a while. But hopefully, he's not. Reece Williams looked good today. I'm not going to lie. Joe Gomez looked good as well today. And Matip's going to be back from injury. We've also got Billy Comitio as well. That could obviously come in if things go really badly. But that's a big loss for us if Fabinho's out for a long time. But let's get into the player ratings. You guys feel free to give your player ratings down in the comment section below. Leave a like on the video and subscribe if you guys are new to the channel as well. That would be much appreciated. But let's start off with Alisson. Alisson, for me, was very good. I thought Alisson was very good today. Didn't have much to do. He was a little very cheeky. I noticed one thing a lot from him. He let the ball. He slowed down the tempo of the game a lot. When Midtjylland, which is something that you don't sometimes notice from goalkeepers, but when Midtjylland started pressing a bit more and he got the ball, he'd just keep on his feet and just slow the tempo down, which was very smart from him. He made one good save really. Closed the ball down for the very big chance very well as well. So I'm going to say 8 out of 10 for Alisson Becker. Right back Trent Alexander-Arnold was very good defensively. He actually made a lot of good interceptions and was very good defensively in my opinion, and got 2 assists. So for me, that is a solid 9 out of 10 performance for me. I said, for me, there was not really any standout man of the matches, so I'll probably say for me, Trent was probably my man of the match. Fabinho, sadly, he got injured, so I can't really say much. He got injured quite early on. Joe Gomez, I thought it was fine. Yeah, I thought it was fine, to be honest. I thought it was alright. I would say, 7.5 out of 10. I thought it was 8 out of 10, actually. Clean sheet was pretty decent throughout. So yeah, I'm going to say an 8 out of 10 for me. Then I'm gonna say let's go with Robertson actually, and then yeah, let's go with Robertson. Robertson again, always an outlet out wide. As I say, for me, he's our most consistent defender, and Jesus, I almost died. Jesus, he's our most consistent defender, and he was brilliant today. You know, he was very consistent. So I'm gonna say 7.5 out of 10 again for Andy Robertson. Henderson, half-time, he came off. I was a bit worried because there was a foul on him, and I don't know whether it was a precautionary thing again regarding an injury, but I was expecting Milner to actually come off rather than Henderson, but it was a risky move. You know, I would have thought, you know, Henderson and Gini Wijnaldum in midfield would have been better than Gini Wijnaldum and Milner, but Henderson was alright in that first half. Again, not really much, so I'm going to say 6 out of 10. Nothing really amazing. I even forgot, Trent almost created you know, he created quite a few chances actually, to be fair to him. Milner gave a foul quite early on, but then was alright throughout. You know, was always an option, passing option. And then towards the end, which was quite interesting, it looked like Liverpool reverted to like a back three with Shaqiri and at times it looked like a back three where we played Shaqiri and Gini Wijnaldum in midfield and had and three up top. It was very interesting to see James Milner slotted in whenever Robertson came out, and it was very interesting. It was very interesting to see. He was in between sometimes, even Robertson and Joe Gomez. It was very interesting to see, and he was all right though. James Milner was all right. So I'm going to say 7.5 out of 10 again. Then we'd say Shaqiri. I thought he had a decent game. That's mad. That's mad, Patty, bro. That's what we love to see. Send me a video of that. But yeah, as I said, we then Shaqiri, I thought he played all right. You know, very smart for the goal, for the first goal. Came in quite deep and was actually trying to create a lot. He almost scored an absolute banger, by the way, but he got tackled in the last minute. He looked very sharp today, very sharp. So again, I'm gonna say out of 10 for Shaqiri. I thought he played decent. Minamino, I don't know about him. I had high hopes for him, but he just didn't look. He didn't look good. He didn't look good in my opinion. He should have scored. He should have scored today, in my opinion. He should have scored. He doesn't look sharp. Minamino, in my opinion, doesn't look sharp. So I'm gonna say 6 out of 10 for Minamino. Origi, again, it wasn't really much. And then for Shaqiri, for Origi, again, his hold-up play was alright, but I don't know. He didn't really. There wasn't. As I said, the first half wasn't really that good, and there wasn't really that many chances created. So I'm gonna say a solid. I'm gonna say 7 out of 10. I said it wasn't amazing, but it wasn't bad. So I'm gonna say 7 out of 10. Jota, bro, he gets me on the edge of my seat every single time I watch him. He's one of my favorite signings. Honestly, he's amazing. I love Jota. He is absolutely incredible. He was. I'm gonna give him an 8 out. You know what? 8.5 out of 10. He got the goal. He's always a threat throughout. And yeah, so I'm gonna say Jota 8 out of 10 for me. 8.5 out of 10 actually. 8.5 out of 10 for Jota. And then the substitutions. Reece Williams, I thought it was decent. He's very young and he looks like Van Dijk. So he was solid, man. I'm gonna say 9 out of 10. No, I have joke. Well, man said 9 out of 10, bro. I'm getting way too gassed. I'm gonna say 7.5 out of 10. But I thought it was very good today. Very well. Kept a clean sheet. You know what? 8 out of 10. He kept a clean sheet. Champions League debut. Well, yeah. You know, I'd say that was more of a Champions League debut than what's it called? Than what's his name? Than the one against Ajax. That's what I was trying to say. That was more of a debut in my opinion. So I thought he played very well. Kept a clean sheet. You know, not a lot of chances came through him. He was very good on the ball as well, which was good to see. You know, it's good to see that from young centre backs. So that was good. Gini Wijnaldum, I thought was brilliant as well. Was involved in the first goal. Looked very sharp again. I thought he played pretty decent. So I'm gonna say 7 out of 10. Jota the next Mane. You know what? I kind of agree with that. There's sometimes when I think he's a little bit like Salah though. Still, he's just great, man. I love Jota, man. I love Jota. Then we had Firmino, had a great chance to score, but again, he didn't really do much. So I'm going to say 6 out of 10, to be honest with you. No, 6.6 out of 10, yeah. Mane looked lively, but again, didn't really have much to do. Didn't really have that many chances to create. There was one time where he was able to get into the box, but then he overdid it and got tackled. But apart from that, again, not really much. I'm going to say 6 out of 10. Salah probably had some of the best chances, to be honest, from the front three. Had one where he did really well in a 1v1 situation, cut inside, ends up going over the box, over the bar, sorry, high and wide. And then he obviously, he had a few chances. He had a few decent chances. And then he obviously does really well to get the penalty. And then he converts the penalty. So I'm going to say 8 out of 10 for Mohamed Salah. I don't think I've missed anyone there. No, I haven't missed anyone there. But yeah, that is going to be my post-match analysis and player ratings of that Liverpool game. Feel free to leave a like on the video and subscribe, guys.